You're listening to 1069 Click FM, live in color.
So soon here on another stupid sports show on 1069 Click FM. I am your host, Jim B. It's good to see y'all again. Those of you who are here, if you're not, well, that's totally fine. I understand. There's a lot of eyes that they're competing. I don't understand why y'all had Matt Nagy back to begin with, Tyler. I saw what he put the Bears through, and yeah. You know, it's the same reason that I question why anybody ever hires Matt Patricia for anything. And what happened to Isaiah Pacheco that he got hurt again? Was it just a holdover from the previous game? And for anybody who's new here, yes, we're going to be live for the duration of the Cotton Bowl, which is taking place this year between the Missouri Tigers and the Ohio State Buckeyes. Don't worry, that is not all that we are going to be doing. If I can remember where the link is. Oh, it's right there. Fan-friggin-tastic. Right there, we got bingo. Yes, we play bingo with the games, try to look for common, not so common, and legendary things to happen during the games. And we try to get at least one bingo before the night is out. If not, and we end up disappointed, then that is on the game. So we tried to have fun, and they failed us. Oh, wow. You know, as weird as it may sound, even though there have been a lot of back-to-back-to-back streams for me this week. All right, card number 2. Thank you, William. I actually really love this time of the year for sports just because, you know, you get all the other leagues are, you know, starting to grind up, and even when in those gaps, if you don't really have anything new to pay attention to in NFL, because let's be honest, a lot of it is noise, at least the other sports can step up and be interesting. And yeah, I feel bad for anybody who's going to be going to Georgia, Florida State when I read about how many Florida State players have decided to opt out of that bowl game. Dang. You know, it's I guess, you know, it's a little better for Ohio State. You know, Marvin Harrison Jr., that's fewer players, but, you know, still pretty big impact. So, yeah, I am wondering if this game could be strangely competitive between Missouri and Ohio State tonight. That actually could be kind of fun. As I understand from the little bit of reading I did before all of this got started tonight, the Missouri Tigers apparently have one of the better running backs in the country, and yeah, Ohio State and their defensive line. Apparently they consider 2 members of their defensive line to be stars of their defense. All right. So as you can see, we could be in for a very interesting game. And there's a pretty healthy roar as Mizzou gets onto the field. And oh my goodness, they really are doing it, aren't they? They are wearing on their helmets the block style M in the same style that Michigan has for their big M. Just because they're playing Ohio State. I'm that is that is just a level of petty that I would not expect or would expect to be allowed for a college football team. Wow. Oh, goodness. There's got to be something that I could check off for that. Hang on. You know what? I'm going to just start things off by checking off a rare spot because it's not very often that we get to see a team's uniform actually be actively petty toward their opponent. So, you know what? Respect. Absolutely. Meanwhile, Logan is claiming card number 13. Thank you. Oh. Yeah, okay. That is also true. The notable absence of Eric Bieniemy and then Matt Nagy. All right, healthy amount of noise and trying to get a good look at the crowd to see the balance of red versus yellow. And nope, we're not going to get another crowd shot. Shoot. And it looks like, unfortunately, folks, we've gotten into that wonderful primetime game situation where they announce the game is starting at one time and then the actual kickoff is about 15 minutes afterwards. Fantastic. Mustard versus ketchup. A worthy battle indeed. You know, why not both? Oh, I got bored and read into the nonsense that's going on right now with Russell Wilson and the Broncos. Uh, my the only thing that I can say about it, I am not surprised that Walmart wants to keep more of its money. That's all. You know what? I'm not exactly sure what's wrong to say what is wrong with your team, Tyler. I mean, I think there's definitely a difference now with the switch of offensive coordinators slash assistant coaches, and yeah, the weakness in the wide receiver room. But that is unfortunate that if Isaiah Pacheco is going to be out with injury, then part of your rushing attack is going to take a hit. Card 29 and a 2001 Buick. How's it running? Exactly, MKI, the Q-Tips Bowl. Oh, MKI, I wanted to ask you, and just for a little bit of context, right now Flyers are on the second game of a back-to-back on the West Coast, and I'm surprised that they're actually doing well with a victory over the Canucks. Um, I, re- I remember that the West Coast trips are always brutal for East Coast hockey teams. So, did you ever see the same thing happen for the Kings, but with going to play on the East Coast? I hope I've made that a clear question as I possibly can. And Clyde Edwards-Helaire is out. Ouch. Ah. Not running yet, putting a new wiper motor in it. All right. Okay. Missouri has decided to defer with winning the toss, so Ohio State gets the ball first. Fantastic. Hello, Luke. Hope you're doing well and enjoy your stream hopping. And special hello to anybody right now who may have wandered in by accident and hasn't figured out whether they want to talk to anybody else in this chat yet. You're welcome. We're just hanging out, taking in Ohio State and Missouri. Here comes the big boot from number 92. It will be a touchback. Out to the 25 we go. Oh yeah, and now we also have a Devin Brown getting their first start for the Buckeyes because their QB apparently decided to announce that he's transferring to Syracuse, and so yeah, Ohio State has, you know, had a couple of departures. Advantage of being a West Coast team when they play on the East Coast, they start the games and their games early in the West Coast. Gotcha. I'm doing all right. Had a good day today. Meanwhile, Missouri gets a big hit in the backfield. It'd be about a loss of 3. Darius Robinson gained credit for the takedown there. And number 13 from Missouri getting a couple extra words from the ref before going back to the line of scrimmage. There's the wish list for the KC fans. Fire Nagy, fire the wide receivers coach, pay Chris Jones and Snead, and get new wideouts. And it is a screen that is out of reach for number 2, incomplete. Ooh, clock stops at 14:17. Oh yeah, all our wonderful stuff that we got yesterday has also melted, so yeah, it is this year. This year has been an interesting one, but every day above ground is another little victory. And a pressure up the middle, flushes the QB to the outside, throwing on the run, bombed it a little too far, looking again for number 2. And damn, we got a 3 and out now for Ohio State. If I remember, I believe this is also the first 10-win season that Missouri has had in a while. So I'm sure they would love to make a big statement with this. Patrick Mahomes cut his pay to pay his teammates. Well, well, if you ever, oh, really? They don't. Did they get that timeout in time, or we actually might have an early delay of game? Oh nope, delay of game. So for right now, we haven't really gotten anything on this first drive. good pickup of the coverage on the punt, which is away. They will let it drop and clear away from it as it rolls inside the 29-yard line. Okay. All local bars and restaurants are filled for this game. That's why you're at home. You know what, Cornman? I don't blame you, because sometimes the bar atmosphere can get a little overwhelming, especially for when you're trying to actually pay attention to what the hell is going on in the game. Oh, and there's Schrader, the QB for Missouri, who gets a gain of 4. So anyway, you may have heard that Russell Wilson is getting sat for the rest of the season. Jarrett Stidham is going to be starting. Meanwhile, on 2nd and 6, QB in trouble, escapes the pocket, has all the room to run for the first down and more, out of bounds near the 49. Damn. So anyway, Russell Wilson, in talking to the press today, mentioned that the Broncos were looking adjustments to the Broncos were looking for adjustments to one of the money guarantees in his contract, specifically the one about him passing a physical in March, and whether he can pass or not could give him a $37 million guaranteed bit of money. So they want to adjust the timing of when that physical takes place. And meanwhile, Schrader has been tackled on 2nd down and 9, gets about a yard. So it just looks like right now the Broncos organization, or rather the family behind the Broncos organization, wants to find ways to not pay Russell Anderson, and so they've decided to just bench him. Nobody there for that pass, incomplete, and we're going to get a 3-and-out from the Missouri Tigers. And the pep band breaks into O Fortuna. So, yeah, it is not good times to be a fan of the Denver Broncos right now. And if there are any Broncos fans who are listening, we got room on the Lions bandwagon. It's kind of being pulled by a Ford Pinto right now, but I promise we'll put a better engine on it. Meanwhile, right at the 10. Both of Ohio State's possessions, they have had to start, in their end, but they had been pushed back repeatedly. Ouch. Oh, yeah. No, it's always rough for, I think, a fan base when there's friction between, players and office and ownership. For some reason, I feel compelled to check in on the Toronto Maple Leafs. I don't know why after I said that. Let's find the NHL scores. Oh, shoot, they're already in the second period with the Blue Jackets, and they lead 3-2. All right, well, at least they're leading for right now. Unlike the Rangers, who are currently being blanked by Florida, 2-0 in the second period for them. And the Devils well ahead of the Senators, 3-1. Red Wings leading the Predators 2-1. Capitals and Islanders scoreless at the end of the first, and so are the Blackhawks and the Stars midway through the first period. Well, at least we've got all the hockey and, of course, a couple NBA scores to check up on as well. Damn, the Cavs are still beating the Bucks in the second quarter? Hang on, let me peek at these standings for a sec. Yeah. And Cavaliers playing above their heads at the moment. A little ahead of the 2 seed as opposed to them, the 6th seed in the Eastern Conference currently. Are the Pistons losing? I mean, I think it's safe to assume. I mean, they lost in overtime to the Celtics yesterday, but they don't play again, I think, until tomorrow. Yeah, against the Raptors. So, meanwhile, Ohio State is on second down, I believe. We'll run the clock a little bit, try to get caught up. I'll wait for this next down to proceed. But yeah, we should probably have the answer to whether Pistons own the record or not by the time my stream starts for the Lions-Cowboys game. Meanwhile, I think we've got a first down for Ohio State. Finally get Brown connects with number 2 for the Buckeyes. And hopefully I'll get a look at the back of this guy's jersey very soon so I can stop calling him number 2. Okay, they've made it up to their own 20. Looking for the completion. Ezebuka. Okay, that's who that is. 2nd and 2 now, completion of 8. Oh, Mekabuka. Okay. Abuka. More people brought into the line, but a great cut by number 32 to the near sideline. I think he got out of bounds at around the 45, but sticks move for the Buckeyes. Nice. And just great job by number 74 pulling around to block in the next level and set him free on the other side. All right. Lost a bet with a posse member, and even though I'm a firm believer Die Hard is a Christmas movie, you have to do an essay on why it's not and read it out on YouTube wearing a shirt saying it's not. Ouch. Oh, damn. In case anybody is wondering, I'm fine with Die Hard being a Christmas movie. You know, as long as we're okay with Eternal Sunshine of the Spotless Mind being a Christmas movie as well. And meanwhile, Ohio State gets themselves a false start penalty. Damn. They're down to 9:06 to go in the first. Clock rolls again. Oh, let's check in real quick on the NBA scores. And right now, the Raptors are kind of trailing the Celtics. And that one to Ibuka barely gets a yard. Great job by the secondary, including Williams. They officially say no gain on the play. Okay. All right, can we get another punt forced by the Missouri defense? The Mizzou fans are starting to get vocal. 3rd and 15, and another flag. False start on Ohio State. Oh my goodness. Oh, damn. This is not what I expected. Really not what I expected. Whew. All right. Play action. Brown being chased down and will lose about half a yard. Oof. Well, could have been a lot worse. Once again, folks, no Marvin Harrison in the game, so yeah. This was not the Ohio State that I thought I would get. All right, True North, just let us know when you are. Fair catch, and he couldn't find it, and he loses the catch on the light, and it's been down at the 10. A great job. Great job, Missouri. You just helped shift the field position. Ah, well. Oh, man. I tell you, I got to my usual routine for the day before Lions games, and that is to look through our injury report. And yeah, a thing that I noticed is that both C.J. Gardner-Johnson and James Houston had limited practice time on Thursday. So we could be getting them back for the playoffs. And oh, what a relief it'll be. If, in case any of you weren't around for last year, James Houston, linebacker, got used sparingly by Dan Campbell, but when he did get used, it was a sack machine, just able to race in and make plays. And unfortunately, he fractured his ankle early in this season, and I was just amazed that we were going to be able to get him back, and he's going to be recovered and able to play. Damn, man. Just damn. Well, if you do need to send me a message, you can send me one on Discord. I'm trying to focus on a whole bunch of things at once, Luke. And if there's something that you want to let me know, just send me a message. Thanks. All right, Missouri got first down. Decently sized hole opened up in the middle, and Schrader is able to add 6. Yeah. Go ahead, man. Oh, wow. 2nd and 4, and now out of the gun, a direct run QB draw, and a great job by number 10, rush up and limit the gain to 1. Denzel Burke for Ohio State. All right, Luke. All right. Oh, boy. They're planning their draft announcements. Meanwhile, contact from behind, and they want a grounding penalty. Are they going to get one? Yep, there goes the intentional grounding penalty on Missouri. Spot foul. So, yeah, the punter will be in their own end zone. Ohio State. Be working with a very short field. A little pressure from Ohio State, but Riley Williams gets the kick away. Fair catch at the 47. All right. Another commercial break before we get to see anything come of that yet, so we wait. All right, message received. Meanwhile, a good opportunity for Ohio State to get on the board. Is there anything we can check off? Yes, we can definitely check off the defense did something, because technically the defenses did things in all of those opening game drives. Let's see, no passing touchdown yet, no breaking. You know what? I have been thinking more about the shadow of Walmart over the Broncos than I have about the Cotton Bowl all day, so I'm willing to call breaking news overshadows the action, definitely. So if you have that on your cards, mark it off. Let's see. Ariel sack. Oh yeah, I did mention about the transfer of the Ohio State QB to Syracuse, so if you have transfer, mark that off on your card. Let's see. That's all we've got so far. Hopefully we can get more. And in case anybody is wondering, this is the game that won the poll that I put in the community tab about what bowl game I should watch. I gave the choice of I think it was cotton, peach, or orange, and everybody wanted the Cotton Bowl. It was a pretty overwhelming victory. But even though it does, force me to be in the position of having to pay attention to the Ohio State football program again, which, is just something that everybody has to do at times. All right, see you later, Luke. It is a good opportunity for me to see Missouri's football team. I know I definitely haven't seen them much, if at all, in the past couple of years. Travion Henderson has all the room, is able to shove his blocker out of the way before he gets shoved out himself. That's a 20-yard run. Ooh. Yeah, I am willing to call stiff arm on the runner knocking over his own guy, just because that was kind of hilarious. All right, that's Travion again. Everybody wants a flag. They don't get one. Gain of 7 that time on the run. All right. Now they wait. Now they wait. They'll overload the far side with 3 receivers. Loss of 4 on the play after the sack. Mark it off on your cards if you have it, folks. First sack of the game goes to the Missouri Tigers, and that's number 1 on the Missouri defense. Yellen Carlisle. All right, 3rd and 7 now, down to 4 minutes to go in the first. Brown looking down the left side of the field and back to the middle. A good big pop on number 17. He's knocked down by Carnell, 3 yards shy of the first down. This seems like a decent time to go for it. I think they could feel pretty confident about the state of their defense. Yeah, he definitely led with his shoulder, so that should be okay. And they're going for it on 4th and 3. They're about to direct snap for Travion Henderson because Brown was hobbling off the field on the play. And it's such madness and chaos that Ohio State has to take their first time out of the game. Damn. We are through the looking glass here, people. Like, Ohio State, perennial competitor in some people's minds, for every national championship. I can't decide if Michigan or Ohio State could be described as the Dallas Cowboys of NCAA football, and that everybody assumes it's going to be one of those two that, like, their fans fervently believe, yeah, we're winning the championship this year, and everybody else on the outside just says, maybe. that said, you know, the Dallas Cowboys did wrap up their playoff spot before we managed to, so I will at least give them that. I've well, I'll be honest. I have been because it happened right after the last time Washington won a Super Bowl with Dallas Cowboys going on their incredible 3 championships in 4 years deal that they had, becoming America's team of the 90s and all that. Like the Troy Aikman years for the Cowboys were very well burned into my brain. And watching them kind of flounder, trying to find their next QB that could, help them go all the way, that's been kind of fun but also rough after a while, especially with Tony Romo. I thought he may have had a shot if only for a few bad breaks. Well, yeah. That's why I also kind of keep my fingers crossed for Dak Prescott as well. Oh, yeah, and the QB got his foot a little bit twisted, stuck in the turf, and so he's getting taped up on the sidelines right now. And he's having a rough time running on the sideline. Jaden Fielding is in for the field goal. 44-yard attempt, and it is true and through. Ohio State is on the board. Oh, no, did I? Yeah, I forgot to put the scoreboard back on. That was stupid of me. But hey, sometimes we make the mistake. All right. Oh, yeah. That 2024 draft. Damn. I cannot wait for all of the representatives from the Packers, the Vikings, and the Bears being taking their time at the podium during the draft to try to clown on Detroit. It will be great. All right, this is a real low bullet of a kick off the dirt, and now they have to recover it back in the end zone. Get the touchback. Out to the 25 we go. We are going to have and testing Brown's ankle once again. Looks a little bit more solid this time. All right, well, we're not done yet. We're not done yet. He's still working things out. Dude in motion on 1st and 10. And Northley, the true freshman tight end, gets a reception for about 5. Oh, there's a flag on the play, so don't think this is going to stick around. Oh yeah, no, I remember I very well remember that storyline as well. I didn't see that Buffalo Bills guy clip until years later, until it became a meme. But yeah, after I think by about the fourth one, I was rooting for the Bills too, and yeah, that goes away because of an ineligible person downfield. Damn. All right. Oh, even the announcers don't think it was a penalty. Okay. Well, well. Able to get the at least the penalty yardage back. 2nd and 9 now coming up. Oh, they're already back at it again. It's 2nd and 9. Out of the gun, handoff. And Schrader will get a bit of room on the left side. Yeah, we'll call that a gain of 5. Yeah. 3rd and 4. Oh, what happened to the Buffalo all the way this time, guy? I think I vaguely remember some sort of weird drama with him and the rest of Bill's Mafia or something like that, but I think I wouldn't be surprised if he's still trying to find a way to capitalize on his, little bit of internet fame. Great job avoiding that late pressure and steps out of bounds at the 43. Brady Cook. Pressure comes up the middle from 51. He steps out of the way and is able to step through another attempted tackle for gain the first down. Oh, shoot. Are we near that time already? Holy crap, we are. All right, we'll have a gain by Schrader up the middle for 5. And they are very willing to let this clock run. They're going on about Cook's past and high school and all of that. There. Ohio State is rushing 4. Now late pressure drives Brady Cook out of the box. And he will just throw it out of play, incomplete. Well past the line of scrimmage this time, so no grounding. Clock stops at 25 seconds. Ham, yes or no? I will just say that I once received a ham from my work for Christmas. Free ham? Sure. You know, ham for Christmas? Why not? Otherwise, I'm not a big promoter of ham. As a once in a while thing. That's all I can really think of it as. By the way, Missouri's about to punt. Those block M's aren't doing much for them so far. All right, fair catch of that punt inside. Oh, they're going to give them the 9. All right. Maybe we'll get maybe one more play before this half ends. And they're thinking so hard about giving us another commercial break. before this one play. I feel like they really, really want to. Oh, damn. Brown is back out on the field for Ohio State. All right. Let's see. What do they do on this first down? Hopefully, nothing much for him. Just handoff. And they do a direct handoff to Henderson, and he's going to get brought down for a loss of 1. Damn. Well, that told us absolutely nothing. I guess they just don't want to give anything away. Well, folks, we made it through quarter number 1, and we have the fantastic, amazing score of 3-0 of Ohio State over Missouri. We'll be back for the second quarter here on another Stupid Sports Show very soon after this little pause for the cause. Okay, folks, we have returned. The second quarter is about to get underway here in the Cotton Bowl, here on another Stupid Sports Show. I didn't get a check to look at the bingo list, but I think we will have plenty of time during one of many upcoming breaks for punts or endless penalties, if the first quarter is to be any indication of how this game is going to go. Great. Now, Travion Henderson is going to be in the Wildcat. And this will be, the Travion Henderson show until Brown can see if his leg will be able to be tested. Oh, boy. There's Igbuka back there as well. This is... Now he's in a QB. They're going to throw it, and he will get barreled down from behind. Oh. Oh, man. Loss of 7. Wow. And, yeah, I think it should have been down by contact there. Wait a minute. He also fumbled? Wait a minute. Wait a minute. Did we just have a fumble as well? No, apparently not. We got 4th and 11. Ohio State will punt. Let's hope he's okay. And here is the punt. Fair catch is called for. Gets it at the 48. Okay. Decently short field for Missouri. And just like that, there's the musical cue to let us know that, yep, commercial break is right around the corner. All right. I think it's time that we head back to the current scores for hockey in the NHL. Oh, Rangers have gotten on the board, but they're still behind the Panthers 3-2. Meanwhile, Leafs Blue Jackets are in their second intermission. It's still a 1-goal lead for the Leafs, 5-4. Nashville ahead of Detroit 3-2. Devils over the Senators 4-1 at the end of 2. Islanders are leading the Capitals 2-0 in the second. Blackhawks and Stars still waiting to get the second underway. They're at 2-1 Chicago. And the Avalanche and the Blues are tied at 1 in their first intermission. Damn. It's always upsetting to lose to a division rival. But it seems like that's just something we have to get used to more often these days as Caps fans. That's a shame. I also did notice that Mitch Marner and Austin Matthew have goals in tonight's game for the Toronto Maple Leafs, so they should be safe for at least one more game before the fans call for any of them to adjust their contracts. I cannot believe that this is the game that we have gotten. They had blown the play dead before anybody was able to pick it up. Don't blow this out of proportion, guys. All right, now we've got a nice big lane up the middle. Schrader quickly collapsed upon by a pile of red jerseys. Gain of 5. Nice. Meanwhile, True North is taking a bullet for all of us by watching the Devils and the Senators. My sympathies. All right, Schrader speeds to the outside, gains 3, going. Oh, he'll be 2 yards away from the line to gain. Is there anything, please, anything we can put on? No one-handed grabs, no points off a turnover, no real turnovers yet. big adjustment by the Ohio State defense. They try to flip direction, and Brady Cook cannot shake the defense. Fourth down inside the 45. Offense is staying on the field. Oh, okay. We're going for it on fourth down, I think. All right. It is a long one to gain, more like 1.5. They fake a pitch, and Cook just dashes inside the 40 to get the chains moved. Faked a pitch to one of his backs and then sped through the middle of the field. Wow. Great job by the O-line of Missouri for making all that room. Damn. Okay, linebackers shift around. They fake the handoff, and the good times did not last on that one. Sawyer screams for joy as he registers a sack for the Buckeyes. Loss of 3 on the play. 2nd and 13, and Brown is, oh man. The Ohio State QB has walked into the locker room. Oh boy. Oh my God, they have another QB on the roster who is a freshman. So, and a great open field tackle by number 10, Denzel Burke. I think that isn't the first time that I've called his name today. Another loss. 3rd and long. Well, at the very least, they're keeping the clock running, so we can be thankful for that. All right, 3 receivers make a slow start off the line, and once again, Cook goes down. Back to the 45-yard line they are. Hamilton will get his 2nd sack of the year for the Buckeyes, and they should punt, I think, but who the hell knows at this point. So yeah, we're able to check off going for it on 4th down, so mark that off on your cards if you had it, but damn. They're able to safely get it away. Can they keep it from going to the end zone? Oh, fair catch at the 5. Oh, yeah. Play that charged up Southern Rock for the commercial break. Keep the blood flowing as we ponder the awesome contest that is Ohio State 3, Missouri nothing. Oh, damn. You know, there was also a brief moment when I wanted to watch I think Georgia and Florida State is the Orange Bowl this year, I think. Yeah, where I was actually very interested in watching Georgia and Florida State, and then yeah, read that about all the players opting out today, and never mind then. Absolutely never mind. It is not going to be the same team, and it almost feels like a gimme for Georgia. I don't think any of their players have publicly said that they're going to sit out the game. All right, let's go over to the NBA, see how things are progressing. Hawks lead the Kings by 10 in the third. Same situation for the Celtics and the Raptors. Boston over Toronto. The Magic are leading the Knicks 86-74 in the fourth quarter. The Wizards have pulled ahead of the Nets by 4. So, yeah, don't get embarrassed by the Wizards, Brooklyn. That's not good. Oh, the Bucks have taken the lead back. 75-71 with 5:23 to go in the third. All right. Whatever happened, they corrected that quick. And meanwhile, the 76ers and the Rockets are within 3 near the end of the first half. The Senators are on the power play. Best of luck to them. All right. Lincoln Kienholz is now in, a true freshman out of South Dakota. Whew. All right, we try to spread the formation out to the far side of the field, and they go with a just simple run. He'll get one up the middle. Oh, boy. Oh, no, is this a shorthanded goal? True North, don't tell me we got a shorthanded goal. All right, 2nd and 9. Lincoln is in the gun. This will be another handoff, and a great job by number 14 coming off the edge. That's Newsom. Wow. Loss of at least 2. All right, it's officially 3rd and 11. Yeah, it looks like they, about the 3.5-yard line. And another run here, and a hard tackle on Henderson this time as he reaches the 2nd level. Ooh. Another punt coming. Oh yeah, I have noticed that as a strategy a lot of teams like to do these days is trying to get breakaways right as the penalty expires. A good dodge of that tackle, but unfortunately got a little too high on his own supply, wanted to deke, and by the time he decided which way he would go, he was underneath a pile of people. And now we only have 6 minutes and 37 seconds to go until we can give ourselves a break from the experience. Yes, the experience that has been this game. Yeah. We'll start with that, and then doop. And yeah. There we go. Great. I actually have my music in early. Fantastic. Let's go back to the hockey scores just to keep ourselves going. All right, right, Leafs and Jackets are still 5-4. We're now in the third period there. Devils 5-1 after a breakaway following a power play for the Senators. Blackhawks still leading the Stars 2-1. Avalanche and Blues tied at 1 goal apiece. We're still waiting on Coyotes, Ducks, and the Flyers Kraken game to start. This could be a great opportunity for Philly to gain some ground, especially considering that they're making a West Coast trip. According to one of our regular attendees, Leif, the Kraken have regressed, and I got to think the Flyers are feeling pretty good after managing to get a win over the Canucks, who at the moment are on top of the entire Western Conference of the NHL. Dang. That's actually something I'm wondering about. When the hell did the Flyers win their last Stanley Cup? Okay. That was in 1975. So, yeah, they've been waiting a while. Okay. I wasn't aware it was that long. I could have sworn that they had made at least one. Yeah, they'd had some more Cup Finals appearances, like in the 1980s and 97, 2010. I didn't remember 2010. Huh. They're still going on about that non-fumble from earlier. I don't know why. Ugh. All right, delayed run by Brady Cook. That's the first down and at least 3 more. Wow. Okay, no, won't complain about that. Because Missouri, who your eyes do not deceive you, they are wearing a Michigan M on their helmets. Have made it out to near their own 45. On the play action, Brady Cook has to step up. He manages to clear the line of scrimmage before being brought down from behind by Sawyer. Ooh, very close there, very close. Meanwhile, the Thunder and the Nuggets is underway. Best of luck against the Nuggets, man. Justin, hope you're doing well today. And once again, hello to everybody who just is watching, lurking, but not participating in chat. It's good to have you here. Ohio State threatens pressure on the near side of the line, and they move the QB back to the gun. Handoff with a jet sweep distraction gets Schrader 8 yards and across the 50. Okay, 3rd and short now coming up for the Tigers. All right, that is ready. Underneath 5 minutes to go in the second. My clock will eventually catch up. And Cook goes through his progression, doesn't find anything, pursued by Sawyer, and just throws it away. Man. Luke, you haven't missed too much except for the Ohio State QB getting injured and possibly being out for the rest of the game. So right now they've got a freshman QB in and doing as little as possible with him. Okay, here comes 4th and 2. They're going for it again. No. And now Missouri has taken their first time out of the half. Yeah, this one has been. I mean, say what you will about Rutgers Miami, but at least points were scored. Yeah, it may have not been two of the very currently lesser considered teams in the vastness of NCAA football, but at least stuff happened during the game. Oh. Oh damn, cuz I'm scanning up and down the list that I have for tonight's bingo boards, and like I am struggling to check anything off. Um I feel like checking off upset, not because that I think Missouri is going to automatically win, but because I'm a little bit miffed that I've got such a grind slog of a game here tonight. Oh well. At least we will have what I'm sure is going to be a very blown out of proportion game tomorrow night between the Lions and the Cowboys. So we've got that to look forward to, and we are still longing for the CFL preseason. That is very, very true. Now, before we get back to the action, quick shout out to our second quarter sponsor here on Another Stupid Sports Show. Legal Coffee, the Mexican instant coffee that is 99.5% guaranteed to not contain methamphetamines, hope, or, well, whatever else you think is ruining today's generation. Yep, that actually sounds like a good idea, and we can just consider ourselves living in a timeless void of molecules and rock until 2023 starts. Solid plan, Luke. I approve. I'm down for it. We got another punt, and they're just going to let it bounce and down it around the 11. Wahoo. Wahoo. I mean, honestly, that was kind of my plan. It was why I don't have any games planned for the 31st. Kind of wanted to give myself New Year's Eve off, and you know, after the absolute glut of games that I have taken in this week, and I am glad for all of you who have shown up to either enjoy them or thoroughly mock them with me. Either way, I do appreciate that. Yeah, I'm looking forward to this Sunday. I have a delayed handoff and great pursuit by Missouri. They managed to limit the damage to 4 on that attempted long distance run by Johnson. Be a gain of about 4 in the end, but hey, better than nothing. There's Brown working his ankle on the bike. All right, now we're going to have him drop it back for his first catch, and he got a defender in his face, and I think he actually had a receiver in the area, so I don't think we'll get grounding. Yeah, a little bit of a hold there, but yeah, there were at least two receivers that could have been considered a pass to if he hadn't been spooked. And I think he definitely got spooked there. All right, 3rd and 6, and nobody in the backfield. Motioning receiver back into the slot. This is going to be a direct run by Mr. Lincoln. He gets popped hard, about 3 or 4 yards shy. And that is number 13 for the Missouri defense, getting in the hit on Lincoln. Dalen Carnell. All right. Oh, and in case any of you are curious, I recently have discovered the magic of putting a tablespoon of this stuff into homemade hot chocolate. Be sure to try it sometime. And as always, if you cannot find legal coffee in your area and you cannot get it legally brought into your country, be sure to support a brand that you think is in the same spirit as legal coffee. Oh, damn, we're already done with that can. Whee! How about this thriller tonight? Yep, the announcers are definitely drunk. How about this thriller tonight? 1st and 10, Schrader running the far side of the line. He'll maybe get 1.5. Oh yeah. I mean, it makes for a fun little drink, like the weirder, more awful parts of what can happen with instant coffee get rounded out by the hot chocolate, and you get a nice little jolt. It's not too rough. All right, single back behind Cook, three receivers on the short side, and Schrader again up the middle for 2. And Missouri is oddly taking their time. All right, well, considering they are the only team that has converted on 3rd down this game, they are 1 for 7, while the Buckeyes are 0 for 6. I guess that's an odd bit of confidence. And he cannot connect on the run to number 5. The whole sideline either wants a penalty or doesn't believe that Cook made the decision to throw that ball. Wow. All right. If you love punting, you've come to the right place, folks. That is the official quote about this game. And we get a flag for contact. The defender tried to get out of the way, and I thought he made contact with another member of the Ohio State return team. Which way? Oh, we got an actual discussion going on now, and that flag was kind of late. Oh my God. Illegal block in the back by number 15 on the return team because he essentially shoved the blocker into his own returner who was calling for the fair catch. Oh my goodness. Yeah. Magic. Magic, folks. We have a magical, magical game tonight. And now Ohio State is back inside their own 10 again, starting from the 7. Ten yards on 9 plays for Ohio State tonight. Oh, this is awful. Travion Henderson, meanwhile, will get swallowed up. Loss of at least 4 on the play. All right, we just got the second timeout by Missouri. Williams for the Tigers getting in on the tackle. Clock stops at 1:32 for this timeout. Oh. Wow. And meantime, at least something's happening over in Ottawa, New Jersey. We've gotten a goal for Ottawa, so it should be 5-2, and we've gotten a tickle fight. Ah. Damn. Well, at least there's some fun happening in one game tonight. Just remember, folks, if you like punts, you're in the right place. And there's the injured QB on the sideline working his leg on the exercise bike. Ohio State currently inside their own 4-yard line working with a true freshman QB. After the starting QB, Brown got injured from his toe getting caught in the turf and then a hard tackle from behind. Working underneath from under center. And again, he manages to get out to the 1. Damn. 3rd down and down to the 1 now. It's 3rd and 16. Wow. Last time out of the half for Missouri. Oh, and now we got players jawing with each other during the timeout. Folks, this game is going in it's going in directions. What those directions are at the moment, I'm unsure, but after we have people getting vocal with each other during the timeout at near the end of the half, yeah, wasn't there at least a player from the offensive line of the Buckeyes that opted out for tonight? But yeah, I read through a whole bunch of those today before the stream got started, and at this point they're all starting to blur together. All right, minute 30 to go in the first half. 3rd and 16 now. The Buckeyes have been losing ground since the beginning of this drive, and, well, he will try to sneak forward to get himself at least another yard. And now we've got a flag. Oh, hell. Oh, hell. The broadcaster is talking about every member of the play. And Missouri screws themselves with an unsportsmanlike conduct penalty. Ugh. Yeah, that gives me a pretty clear picture, True North. All right, number 15 is going to get a little talking to from the coach. All right, let's see what happened with Walker after the play. Oh, yeah. Okay, there's a little swipe at the end. He wants a flag, and then, yeah, I guess there's a penalty out of that. Xavier Johnson gets the direct snap, and he'll be dragged out of bounds around the 35. And now we get more people getting rowdy on the sidelines with the Missouri defense. That tackle ended up going up into the Ohio State bench, and we could be getting physical before the end of this game, folks. All right, Missouri rushing 4 on this 1st and 10 from the 34. Single back. A lot of pressure, gets picked up very well. And it rolls incomplete. Saney just picks it up off the turf. Yeah. Yeah, that one's definitely on the turf. Yep, apparently we got a tickle party over in the Ottawa, New Jersey game, and the Devils now scored 6 on the Senators. Wow, 20 passing yards for the Ohio State quarterbacks combined tonight, folks. Number 6 team in the country. Nearly gets the pass picked off. And they point out the possible receiver in the area, number 32. There will be no grounding, so at least Lincoln was able to get the ball away and avoid a sack. Yeah, at least there's pizza, because, and goodness knows that we're not getting any friggin' bingos tonight. Could have nearly had an interception, but I think it was just out of the grasp of one of the Missouri players. So 3rd and 10, and we blow the play dead for another timeout. 2nd one of the half for Ohio State. All right. All right, we do have a final. The Wizards beat the Nets 110-104. The Magic are ahead of the Knicks by 6, 110-104. Minute to go in the 4th quarter. Meanwhile, Raptors have climbed ahead of the Celtics, 109-107. Kings have pulled within 1 of the Hawks, 109-108. Bucks up by 10 against the Cavaliers with half the 4th quarter, little over half the 4th quarter still to go. And the Suns are ahead of the Hornets by 6 at the end of the 1st. Oh, and the Stars have taken the lead back from the Blackhawks now 3-2. So, hey. And the Blue Jackets have tied the Leafs. It's 5-5 in the 3rd period. Oh. Third and 10. Extra pressure up the middle. He has to launch it. A good fight for it between the Clark and the intended receiver, but that is an incomplete for Ohio State. That was a true effort. Somebody's down there. Yeah. Great job by Clark just being able to get his hand in on the play. No call for pass interference. Whew. The 6th punt of the night for Jesse Mirko. And this will be a line drive that bounces laterally. They will down it around the 25. Oh, please, Missouri, let us go to halftime already. There's not much more that we can take of a scintillating, hard-hitting, absolutely occurring football game between Missouri and Ohio State, 3-0. All right, moves the back up beside him. Cook working out of the gun. Oh, they adjust. Has all the time to look, and then will just decide to dive forward. Short by 1. Clock keeps going. And then finally a pass gets caught with 8 seconds to go. Cooper on the reception for the Tigers. Oh, apparently Missouri's kicker has made a 61-yarder this year, so I don't know if they're feeling lucky. Oh yeah. There is one timeout left, but Ohio State had it, and now they are going to use it in an effort to keep Missouri from doing anything weird to tie things up at the end of the half. Yeah, I am going to. Well, right now, the Blue Jackets are about to make things funny with the Maple Leafs going into overtime. And Missouri apparently wants to. Oh my goodness. They only show a rush of 3 on this play. That'll be a quick throw out of bounds past midfield. Are they really going to go for a 65-yard try? Yes, they are, folks. We are going for a 65-yard field goal. Okay. This will be a good way to end the first half if we can get ourselves a nice long field goal. And now there's a flag for the delay of game. Son of a... Why? Oh, he tried to call timeout when he didn't have one. Oh. Man, we could have had some fun to end this first half. Instead, we get this. Oh, they're going to take all the time, run down the play clock. Cook out of the gun. Once again, they only rushed 3. Still managed to flush Cook from the pocket. Got his heel knocked around, so the pass came out wobbly, and we end this first half with an incompletion. Yeah, rip-roaring action here tonight on another stupid sports show. Hopefully, whatever happens with the Leafs and the Blue Jackets in overtime will make up for it, but the rest of us, we take a pause for the cause, think about our lives, and we'll return to something here when the second half commences in the Cotton Bowl. Wow.
it up. Roll it up.
Right, folks, these are top 10 ranked teams in the country in NCAA football, and right now it is 3-0 here in the start of the third quarter. Keeping track of this game tonight here on another stupid sports show, as well as trying to keep my eye on as many of the different games that are going on in the assorted professional leagues tonight, most notably the NBA and the NHL, because those seasons are already underway, and it would probably behoove me to have a decent idea of how things are shaping up after football season is done, so that I can enjoy it better. More pizza and a Stars goal of. At this point, what the hell? Yeah. Yeah, Blue Jackets got a pizza on the Maple Leafs. What kind of toppings would be on a Toronto specialty pizza? Oh my goodness, and at the end of regulation, the Islanders have beaten the Capitals 5-1. Oof. All right, touchback. That's right. Missouri had deferred after winning the toss. So they are going to start the second half with the ball. Okay. Okay. Come on, Missouri. Get something together. Put some life into this thing. And off of play action, blown up in the backfield, Sawyer on the tackle for a loss of 10. Ooh. Yeah. Jack Sawyer has been popping up again and again and again for the Buckeyes tonight. I'm not sure what year he is, but he is definitely somebody for them to keep, for everybody to keep an eye on. Schrader will run up the middle for 4. It gets to 20 at least. Apparently still the nation's leading rusher. Oh, hello, Ishii. We're doing well. Just enjoying the puntastic contest between Missouri and Ohio State. Because Marvin Harrison Jr. is sitting out and their QB transferred to Syracuse. Their Ohio State starting QB got injured, so now they're down to a freshman, and the defense is completely stymieing Missouri. Well, meanwhile, Missouri's defense is holding up as well. It's just bleh. And also some really terrible calls and blindness by the ref. So, yeah, we can actually officially check off refs are blind. I think I've seen enough to this point. But other than that, doing great. All right, does get tackled at the 44. Okay. Yep, we have gone to the point of talking about the long snappers, folks. That's where we are in the broadcast tonight. Yeah. Just like that horrible saying, may you live in interesting times, Ishii. It's exactly like that. Ugh. Oh yeah, at least Keenholz has been doing enough to, limit the losses as far as dealing with the Missouri pressure. He's going to be out of the gun on 1st and 10 here, and he's going to launch it and gets it connected across the 50. Gets a hard hit, and now is on his knees on the sideline. Ooh. Oh my goodness, he got hit so hard. And we just got a general timeout in the field right now for this. Like, he didn't immediately go down. That was the thing. Ooh. No doubt, True North, it certainly is. Oh. He's assuring them, yeah, he can go back. He needs just a couple plays on the sideline to catch his breath. All right, so first major big completion of the night, and it belongs to the Ohio State Buckeyes and Taylor, the freshman QB. Not bad. All right, let's see. Oh, no, the Warriors are not playing tonight. Ah, that's a shame. Oh, they get the Mavericks tomorrow. All right, best of luck to them. We're just waiting on Spurs, Trailblazers, and Grizzlies, Clippers. Awesome. I think I may have caught a whiff of some online publication or another trying to say the Grizzlies are a hot team right now. I mean, sorry, not the Grizzlies, the Clippers. Okay, yeah, they're 18 and 12. They're currently 4th in the Western Conference. But yeah, it's also still the Clippers, even with James Harden. Uh, I'm currently a wait and see. Meanwhile, the Nuggets have managed to climb into second place. Oh, things are getting fun over in the Western Conference of the NBA. And oh, how the storylines will grow. Yeah, this feels, so far the crowd feels pretty even between Ohio State and Missouri fans. I haven't been able to hear any real difference, or maybe I just have a problem with my sound system. If you can, feel free to speak up. And this is only the second time that this little creature has come in here tonight. I think she even knew to avoid this game. All right, what are they going to do in Missouri territory? It becomes a reverse. He's looking for a pass. And yeah, way over the head, incomplete. I think they were looking. They were hoping to draw away the safety, and they did not. Ooh. What do you think, Angie? Do you feel like saving the chat? All right. He will kind of get the quarter and gain one. Oh, they gave him two. 3rd and 8. Big overthrow on 3rd down. Another incompletion. Oh boy, another injury now on the field. Oh, nope. Got up, and here comes the punt team. Honestly, at this point, I'm not sure that she's up for the whole saving things True North. "48-yard try, and oh, doinked! It doinked! Still 3-0. If you have missed kick attempt, mark it off on your cards and check off a second rare spot for the doink. Oh, man. Apparently that would have been a season long for the Ohio State kicker, that 48-yarder. Ooh. All right, we managed to check off a couple of spaces. Something happened in this game. Oh, meanwhile, Chicago has scored? That one's been kind of tough to really assess. But if we get down to the end of this game, and we are still at 3-0, might feel inclined, honestly, Logan, to just declare it for both offenses and just check off both QB and receiver drop, just because of how lackluster it has been for both Missouri and Ohio State in the passing game tonight. Aside from that one long completion that kind of put them on the edge of field goal range, Ohio State has not done much through the air. Will I feel silly if I look up who just scored for the Blackhawks? Well, what do you know? Connor Bedard doesn't have a goal in this game. I am surprised. All right. All right. We're now at 12:24 to go in the third quarter. I have a cat very madly purring and attempting to clean my hand. And out of the gun, it will be a handoff from Cook to Schrader. He will gain 3. Oh, they're only going to give him 2, apparently. Okay, 2nd and 8 now. Number 5 in motion, trying to spread the field. It's quicked up underneath to the tight end as Norfleet. Jordan Hancock on the tackle, limits the damage to 2. A Toronto pizza would not have any toppings because they angry up the blood. Oh, okay. I gotcha. 3rd and 6 now from the gun. They rush 4. In trouble and is going to use his feet to get the first down and just out of bounds past the 50. 18 yards on the run. We can definitely check off. Oh, please tell me I did put it on this card. Yes, 10 plus yard QB run. Check it off on your cards. Oh, Seal, you have no idea what kind of game we've got going on. And now we've got a fumbled snap, which takes them back to their own 42. Oh. Maybe onions to help the tears flow. Gotcha. All right. 2nd and 18. Back to his left side. Cook working out of the gun. And it'll be a quick dump off to him. But immediately, Chambers is able to limit that to a 2-yard gain on the pass. 3rd and 16. We haven't had any signs of it yet, but if anyone mentions it again, Luke, I'll be sure to let you know. All right. 3rd and 16. 4-man rush. All the pressure. He cannot evade it this time. Sacked back inside the 40, around the 37. Oh, man. That is, once again, Jack Sawyer for the Ohio State Buckeyes. Remember that name, folks. It may become important later. Kip, it is going. It's technically going because this game is going nowhere, but I have a purring cat in my lap. A fair catch at the 25 for the Buckeyes. And of course, there's a flag. Another flag. And a holding penalty. A holding penalty on Ohio State. So now they're going to be back at their own 15. You know, I wish it was a hockey game. The thing I'm looking forward to now the most after this game is going going out to look at the highlights of tonight's Toronto Columbus game. Just because I want to see how all the goals got scored on them. And if it's any of the familiar culprits that it usually is for the Toronto Maple Leafs. And we still haven't had an opportunity to mark off what a throw. That's the kind of game it has been, Kip. We haven't had the opportunity to even consider marking off what a throw on the bingo board. And yes, Marvin Harrison Jr. is not playing. And yes, the starting sophomore quarterback for the Buckeyes was injured. And we are working with the true freshman who's had just one kind of major completion, but otherwise has been mostly doing his best. Well, we will leave it at that. Is it too late to get a bingo card? No. Let me get the link for you. Unfortunately, they don't let me pin my own stuff anymore, so I can't pin the links anymore. So here you go, Kip. Apparently, I'm the first person to say I look forward to watching the Blue Jackets Toronto Leafs highlights. Well, yeah, out of pure curiosity, True North, I am looking forward to watching those highlights. All right, so far we have had marked off two rare spots, transfer, the announcers are drunk slash bored, sack, going forward on fourth down, the defense did something, we've been able to say that a lot today, 10-plus yard QB run, refs are blind, stiff arm, breaking news overshadows the action from the Russell Wilson guaranteed money nonsense, and missed kick attempt. And Anderson will be stood up in the backfield. He wants to start beef. Well, Missouri's not quite biting yet. Car number 26. Thank you. Oh, a good bust through of a tackle. Manages to get 3 instead of losing 3. Johnson on the carry for Ohio State. And the short version of it was basically Russell Wilson is benched so that there's a better chance that he will pass a physical and save the Broncos a whole bunch of guaranteed money that they would otherwise have to pay him. Oh, Kip is close. He needs a touchdown. February 23rd, 2026 at 1:37 in the afternoon. Apparently that's an important date. All right, first and 10 will be a pitch to Henderson. Far side of the field, has some blockers. Will manage to get 8 before he's dragged out of bounds. 2nd and 2 now coming up. And I'm very glad, Angie, that you finally deigned me worthy of your company after being out in the dark in the living room for the entire first half. That's how long you have left? Well, until then, enjoy every moment. And a good break free by Henderson. He breaks the 50-yard line. All right. Things are actually happening in this game again. Something tells me you'll be in the 27 club. Well, we'll see. Now pressure gets in his face, but the pass is a little bit short of an intended target. So I'm not going to blame Taylor for that. At least he was able to avoid the sack. Apparently this is the 8th time that Ohio State has been in Missouri territory and they've only scored 3 points. What did we do? Meanwhile, Johnson will get tripped up in the backfield, will maybe get half a yard. 3rd and long. All right, we've got Henderson in the backfield with Taylor. Dallas, meanwhile, has gotten themselves a penalty. Here comes the pressure, rushes the throw. Way too far for Tate, but is incomplete. For all that Missouri has been able to stifle Ohio State, they have not been able to put a single damn point on the board. Meanwhile, Chicago has scored another goal. So I'm guessing that ties it up at 4. Oh. Missouri will be pinned at their 5. Okay, 4 minutes and 25 seconds to go in the 3rd quarter. We can do this. We can get through this game. I believe in us. I absolutely believe in us. All right. Pause that for now. We'll get back to 425 in just a moment. Is there anything I have forgotten about? Nope. No lead changes. No turnovers. No turnovers on downs. No penalties declined. No QB anything. No strip sack. Haven't seen the mascots have any type of fun. Haven't seen anybody say something they're not supposed to on TV. Oh. Yeah. It is going to be it's kind of disappointing that more stuff happened in the Rutgers game. In the Rutgers game than between two top 10 teams in prime time. Because right now I don't have much faith in the Missouri Tigers coming back. They have barely, I don't think they've made it even once inside the red zone tonight. Oof. Oh, wow. I very much realize the demographic they're going for with this broadcast. I just got an ad for a portable solar panel and generator / battery thingamabob from 4 Patriots. Wow. Oh boy. Oh, good. The game's back. From the 5, they managed to run the ball with Schrader to create a little bit of space. Gain of 3. Yeah, it sounds like clean energy, but oh, damn. Great tackle in the backfield by number 58, even while he was occupied. Well, drag him back to the 7. All right, they overload the far side with receivers. Single back. Over the middle, big hit. But he hits him right down to the line to gain. Ooh. Do we actually have a first down? Oh my goodness, we actually have a first down, folks. It happened. Stars have hit the post. Damn, man. And a great job by Schrader cutting back inside off the block. And I think he got another first down for the Tigers. Nobody's indicated anything yet. Yep. 1st and 10 again for the Missouri Tigers. Our clock is a little behind. We're currently at 2:38 to go in the 3rd quarter. No kidding. No kidding, Luke. Well, just for that, just for that, the commentators from the Wings game have earned us he's not supposed to say that on TV. Great. What? Is there a chance you know what network it was on? And they're going to overtime. Meantime, Cook survives a big hit right as he goes out of bounds. Ooh. Oh, yeah. Screw City. I'm actually not expecting to feel too stressed about tomorrow. I mean, we're already in the playoffs. We've won the North. I know positioning is great, but I've kind of reached the point where I can accept a loss to the Cowboys. Oh, Bally Sports. Okay. And he's going deep. He's got somebody inside the 20-yard line is Johnson. 50 yards into the red zone. And a great job that time by the offensive line of Missouri for giving Cook enough room to wait and allow that play to develop. Schrader will get the carry this time, and he'll get pushed forward by his own lineman to about the 10.5. It was their scoreboard. Gotcha. All right. Marquise Johnson. The previous play is now under review? Oh, okay. Oh my goodness. They had a 12th player on the field for Ohio State. So, yeah, great. That is where we are, folks. Ohio State just got too many men on the field. Oh, goodness. First and 5. And now they've... This could happen. This could absolutely happen, folks. I don't want to, but it could. And meantime, we have another penalty coming up. False start, and that 5 yards goes right back. No, Justin, you have not missed much. There was a completed pass for the Missouri Tigers, which was what set them up in the red zone. But other than that, very little. Cook's running on the snap, and he has all the room, but he's popped out of bounds at the 6. A little bit slow getting up, but he does. Oh, and that's going to end the third quarter. All right. Cook will get a little bit of room to breathe and recover from that hit, and Missouri might actually get on the board before this game is over. Yeah, I didn't expect it either, but that is the world in which we live right now, folks. Congratulations. These are the days of miracle and wonder. This is a long-distance call indeed. Let's have a pause for the cause. We will be back soon for the fourth quarter of the Cotton Bowl here on another stupid sports show. Begins with the Tigers at 2nd and 2. We have a big lane for Schrader, who starts the fourth quarter off with a rushing touchdown. Missouri's finally on the board. And I believe they have said it many a time, the nation's leading rusher hangs 6 on the Ohio State defense. All right, something happened. Y'all came back at the right time. Unfortunately, it was a rushing touchdown, so we can't check off anything. Wow. Miracles can happen, folks. And a great effort to keep himself on his feet. Nearly brought down at the 1, but able to somehow stay up. It's a nice run by Schrader. And the Stars have won in overtime on a hat trick goal. Hey, Good for them. Meantime, the Thunder lead the Nuggets by 20 at the end of the, I'm assuming that's the third. Once again, logo's blocking the way. Yeah, 88-68. An actual kickoff, not just a punt. Marquise Johnson and then Schrader. Stuff finally happened. I didn't think it was possible. So, before this drive happens, let's thank our fourth quarter sponsor here on Another Stupid Sports Show, chicken flavored crackers. I was snacking on these during halftime, and I'm pretty sure that's why Angie is in here now. From the 25, they fake the handoff, commit to the rush, and it's a connection to Ibuka. Oh, wow. I think they're up to the 50. Okay. So this is happening now. They only rush 4, and they find a reception for Scott just short of the first down. I think it'll be 2nd and 2. And we've actually got some offense happening in this game now. Okay. Didn't know it was going to be that kind of a weird night. Screw it. I'll go with it. There's been another run for Henderson. I think he may have gotten close. Oh, they're going to mark him a yard short. All right, this should be easy. This should be easy. 2 receivers on the... So they just crowd the line of scrimmage, and we get an actual QB sneak. If you have a QB sneak, mark it off on your cards. And it also gets the first down. Minnesota versus Green Bay. Spread was -2 for Minnesota. Now it's dropped to -1. Which leads me to believe that something is going on with the Vikings. Aside from Jalen Hall being the starter, there's the pressure. He escapes it this time. Does get hit, but will bounce forward for a gain of 2.5, maybe 3. But yeah, no, it doesn't surprise me too much, Logan. But hey, we'll see what will happen. I have a feeling, but I haven't checked, that is probably one of my broadcast games for this Sunday. Meanwhile, damn, Henderson smothered in the backfield. Oh, Jordan Addison being questionable. Oh, that would probably do it too. I think I'd heard about Hawkinson being out for the season, but damn, I didn't think it was that bad for Addison. 3rd and 11, make a late rush of 4. Will lob it, and in the process of the tackle, Johnson couldn't hold him. Oh, damn. Yeah. Missouri could be winning their first bowl game, I think, since 2014. Might be right about that, might be wrong. They're taking their time with this punt, and now fair catch at the 9. That's a good question, actually. Is it Lambeau or U.S. Bank? Okay. Oh, it's at U.S. Bank. Oh my goodness, it's a primetime game too. Oh no. Oh no. Well, that one's going to be a defensive slog. I can feel it. Oh yeah, there's a couple of touchdown related spots on here, but let's see. Haven't the one we had was just a simple rushing touchdown by the running back, Schrader. So that doesn't count for QB or special teams or a passing touchdown. So I don't know. Maybe all the gamblers realize that Jair has not played well this season. Yeah, well, what has been going on with that? Is it just nagging injuries that are affecting him? Oh, okay. All right. Back we get. I Now that they finally have some highlights to show of this game, they play them as soon as we get back for another Missouri drive. Oh, so home or away QBTD gets you close to bingo. Okay, so either way, it everything's coming up. Kip Schrader will get tripped, gain about 3. We'll call it 3. Injuries, and he hates Joe Barry, and Jair is a bit out there. That, that sounds like an awful combo. Oh, and Schrader will keep going. He only gets whistled down when he is within 2 of the line to gain. Damn. And just like that, Missouri is back to the line. They overload the far side with receivers, but they go up to the line again with Schrader, and he gets it by 1. First down, Tigers. Wow. I mean, I don't understand why we're suddenly getting things happening on offense now that we're in the fourth quarter, but hey, it has me interested again. Oh, and Schrader completely blows the assignment, and Hancock comes in to just blow up Cook in the backfield. Oh, no, Hancock was not unaccounted for. Schrader either was trying to sneak out from backfield, but didn't. He's approaching right in Schrader's view. I don't know why he couldn't have picked that up. We got a quick flag, and a shot downfield is complete. And that was so quick off the snap. Yeah, there's the offside. So yeah, it's just great job by Cook taking advantage of the free play to make a bomb downfield. Oh man. First down now at the 45 for Missouri. Single back in I formation. Three receivers on the near side. Tight end back in motion toward the line. Providing some extra blocking for this run on the near side by Schrader. He will get slammed hard on the sideline. And we have a flag. Oh, wow. Yeah, I think they meant 41, but yeah, late hit out of bounds. They got the number wrong, but yeah, that was a very late hit out of bounds by Proctor. And they have corrected it. Yeah, refs are blind. Refs are blind. And a quick trip at the line of scrimmage, and number one on the defense stays around to jaw a little bit with Schrader after it's done. Maybe they're calling the flag because of the extra shove he gave him at the end when they were already about 3 yards out of bounds. I think that may have been what it's for. I think, excuse me, the ref was calling that extra shove that the defender gave him when they were already at least 3 yards out of bounds. And meanwhile, Schrader nearly breaks free, but then number 30 comes off his block to make a first down saving tackle right at the shoestring. Simon, wonderful job. All right, 3rd and 1. Oh my goodness, they are in Ohio State territory again. And Schrader might have got knocked down short. Oh man. 4th and 1. And damn, now we got another player limping off for Ohio State. Yeah, once again, the pep band reminds us of the statue of the big dog with fleas. I think the offense is staying on for 4th and 1. Never mind, he's calling a timeout. And we can hear in the background as we went to commercial, just one of the announcers saying, "You gotta be kidding me." Oh, wow. Oh. Announcer, I have never felt more heard in my life. You gotta be kidding me, is the underlying feeling of this entire Cotton Bowl. Yeah, apparently the jawing and the chippiness was extended into the pregame as well, kind of like it was for Rutgers at Miami. I don't know if they're purposely encouraging the colleges to treat the pre-show like, a backstage segment for your favorite wrestling program, whichever one that may be. But yeah. Mm. Oh, let me see something actually real quick. MKI? Yeah, I'm not sure that you could even call this the Q-Tips Bowl, but I think you're in the right direction. I think this is the Wal the Walgreens brand Cotton Swabs Bowl. That's what I think this game is. It's the Walgreens brand Cotton Swabs Bowl. And I'm inclined to believe that Monty agrees with me on that regard. Yes, I thought it appropriate to bring Monty in here for this 4th and 1. Going for it on 4th and 1. They fake the pitch, and Cook gets the first. Wow, just barely. Got another big hit. He's checking on his hand a little bit. Yeah. We've got some premium Monty content going on to make up for the game, which has been absolute snore and punt fest until now, when Missouri has seemingly figured out how to move the ball down the field. Meanwhile, Schrader will get clocked out of bounds, but not until he once again moves the sticks for the Tigers. A run by Schrader breaks through the early tackler sent by the Buckeyes. He will gain 3, running out of bounds. Oh, wow. And holy crap, a touchdown pass. Screw it. I realize that I don't know whether Missouri or Ohio State is considered the home team for this, so screw it. We just had the first passing touchdown of the game. If you have home, if you have away, mark it off. Mark it off. Oh, man. We finally had something happen. Point after attempt. curves inside the right upright. It is good, however. It is 14-3 with 5 minutes and 12 seconds to go. What the hell have we become? Meanwhile, Justin calls a bingo. Okay. Let's go check on card 10, first row down. Gotcha. Card 10, first row down. All right. Let me get my bingo links back in view. Card 10, first row down. Yep. Sack, away, and home QB. The defense did something, and 10-plus yard QB1. Congratulations, Justin. You've got the first bingo of the night. Okay. All right, we've gotten one out of this damn game, and now let's get another for Kip. He's got a couple of setups that are one spot away. What are the spots that you are looking for in your bingos, Kip? Come on. Come on, let's get this going. Hello, Mr. Gamer. Hope you're doing well tonight. We had things happen in this game. Technically right now, Kip, we have an upset brewing. Ohio State is favored by 5.5 to win this game. So if Missouri wins, this will be an upset, and you will have a bingo. Well, I think the pressure is now on Ohio State enough that there's a very good chance, Logan, that we can get you a wide open QB fail. I mean, credit to the freshman QB for Ohio State, whose last name that I have been completely forgetting for the entirety of the second half, but he has done a very good job of not only recognizing when is the time to run, when is the time to throw, and when is the time to just get rid of the damn ball before he takes the sack. So, he hasn't tried to be a hero, and he also hasn't made any major mistakes, to his credit. But with, 5 minutes to go in the fourth quarter, I wonder if they will open up the playbook a little bit and encourage him to take a couple of chances. Really, Ohio State has the number 2 defense in the country. Oh. Okay. Thoughts on draft eligible players skipping bowl games? Well, Luke, I just gesture vaguely in the direction of this game and say, there you go. Yeah, you see, True North has got the right idea. As you can see, he is skipping the bowl game, still participating in chat, but otherwise not giving it any of the oxygen that, could otherwise be used for concentrating on more important things, like petting the cat, or checking for more bingo spots. No matter how much I keep looking, I'm not going to be able to conjure any more suddenly fulfilled conditions into thin air. Well, I also figure, True North, that it's not only a good time to, be able to catch some teams, but also, and I'm not sure when this hit me today, but be able to see what the team may be looking like next year once they lose, Their players were obviously going to declare for the draft, and, will they be able to replace the talent that will be coming in from the next batch of prospects? Meanwhile, Nebraska basketball has won 91-62. Is Nebraska basketball currently ranked, or are they sitting outside at the moment? Yeah, can't blame them. Why risk it? I do remember very clearly that Peach Bowl where Pittsburgh was in, but Kenny Pickett decided not to play, and then his backup got injured in the first quarter, and the third guy in line struggled to keep them up with Michigan State. Yeah, we have a very odd intersection of fandoms in this chat. I have realized, Justin. We have the Nebraska fans, and then we have the Wisconsin fans, and then the Green Bay fans. It is. I mean, don't get me wrong. I love it and I enjoy it. It's just not what I expected. All right, we got another completion on first down. Receiver ends up breaking out of the initial tackle to gain an extra 5 yards after he gets past the sticks. They are just outside of being ranked at 11-2. Okay. All right. Clock goes down. And that was a low pass. Looking for Tate, but a bit in the dirt. Clock stops at 4:41. Really? Basketball's never been a real big thing for the University of Nebraska? I'm genuinely curious, because I'm not aware. Oh no, now we got another false start penalty on Ohio State. 50-11 in the first half. Wow. Who are they playing? Yeah. Average of over 400 yards a game this season for Ohio State. Tonight they're barely at 192. And 8 penalties. South Carolina State. Okay. Meanwhile, Missouri has to burn a timeout because they don't have enough players on the field. Oh, yeah, yep, and they're talking about the Russell Wilson thing all over again. Oh, goodness. 4:41 to go. Buckeyes trying to get back into this game. No, it hasn't. We've been slowly getting better, but we've got some next tough 3 games. You don't say. Don't mind my surreptitious typing. And once again, another Travion Henderson carry, gain of about 2. Okay. 3rd and 8 coming. They immediately set up again. And you look over the middle. First tackle is missed, but the second tackle stops him short by, oh, they're going to make it 4th and 2. Ohio State still has all 3 timeouts. They are going for it. It seemed like everybody was playing at half speed, but they got the first down. I even think that Missouri got away with a player jumping offside. So, yeah, fantastic. Most important one is against number 1 Purdue at home. Ooh, wow. Best of luck, man. Best of luck. All right, 1st and 10 now. They show extra pressure up the middle. Now they bring it late off of the edge, and he has no choice but to throw it away. Again, credit to Taylor for being able to mitigate the damage from the great coverage and not lose yardage on the sacks. All right. All right, we think we've got offsides with contact now on the Tigers. Oh, no, unabated to the quarterback, even worse. Damn. And the Thunder have officially won 119-93. And yeah, we are probably all awaiting whatever rant Steve Dangle has about the Leafs losing 6-5 to the Blue Jackets in overtime. Feels like history repeating. All the pressure again coming through, and that desperation heave by Taylor just out of reach of the receiver, incomplete. Clock only down to 3:20, 3rd and 5 for the Buckeyes. And they bring everybody on the last one. I think that I couldn't tell if that was a forward pass or a fumble. Oh my goodness, folks. We have a strip sack and a fumble. Mark them off on your cards if you have them. Carnell. Ball was already out by the time the arm was moving forward, I think. Yeah. Oh, MKI, that is... At this point, I think Steve has already started bitching about the coaching, and I remember how much he was muttering about Brendan Shanahan for the end of the season wrap-up last year. I suspect he's going to get a little bit more peaked as the season goes on. Besides, he's not attached to Sportsnet anymore, so I think he can afford to be a little bit more honest about what he thinks or what is going on, possibly going on. And it is confirmed, the ruling on the field. That is a turnover. Justin, I don't blame him for being pissed off or embarrassed. I mean, this is prime time on ESPN. You know, it's already embarrassing enough that they're not playing for a national title and didn't make the playoffs. Another run with Schrader. He gets up near midfield. And Ohio State now has taken their first time out. Wow. And now they're discussing Missouri being a threat in the SEC conference. Am I going to have to pay attention to Missouri football next year in case they suddenly decide to become a threat in the conference? Weird. Oh, I could. All right. You know what? I have covered stranger things on this show before. Another run by Schrader, and he gets pushed forward by his O-line across the sticks. Clock will stop again at 2:54. I think we've got another timeout coming for Ohio State. All right, you've shown the run enough times. Oh, no, they didn't take it. Never mind. And now they will. Now they will. Dang. 1,622 yards for Cody Schrader in 2023. Has broken a team record. Are we close to done? Maybe done? All right, one more timeout to go for Ohio State. All right, here we go. Was two receivers, but then number 5 split out to the other way, and they sent it up the middle again with Schrader, and he gets to 35 of Ohio State, and that gets rid of the final timeout for Ohio State. Damn. I think the all-time record, win-loss record between Ohio State and Missouri is 10 wins for Ohio State, 1 win for Missouri, and a tie. So, yeah, I think the Missouri Tigers can, take this one. Why the hell not? Oh yeah, Louisville football next season. Oh yeah, that was something I had been thinking about a little bit earlier. Meanwhile, Cook will get tackled just short of the line to gain. He is shocked. Because the Gator Bowl between Clemson and Kentucky looked like it was kind of back and forth. So, does that? I'm not sure what that says about Clemson or an unranked Kentucky that the bowl was that competitive, but you might know better than I do about the possibilities for Kentucky football next year. Meanwhile, Missouri has spent their final timeout on this 4th and 1. And everything gets stretched out further and further and further. A lot of mad Kentucky fans. Yeah. Yeah, I don't blame them. I do not blame them. All right, they pack the box anyway, and here comes Brandon Cook. Here comes Cook up to the line, and they do a quick handoff on the other side. It will get them the first down and more, out of bounds inside the 15. Damn. Oh, they expected everything up the middle, and then a quick handoff right off the snap. Oh, got tangled up in the camera cables and knocked over a referee too. All right, here comes the first of the kneel downs, because Ohio State's out of timeout. No one can stop it, and there's the Gatorade dump. Holy crap. Missouri is about to be 11-2. They have beaten Ohio State. The coaches are already dancing on the field and yelping. Yeah. Kentucky's defense went full Joe Barry. Oh. Awful. Oh, yeah. When Ohio State loses, we all win. Oh, shoot. Meanwhile, Bingo has been called by Kip. Middle column up and down. Let's see. There you are, card 26. Can we end this night on another bingo? Yep, passing touchdown, fourth down, kickoff, deep hurting, and upset. Kip, you got yourself a bingo. Heck yeah. And we also have officially gotten lead changes under 2.5. We only had one. Under 2.5 turnovers in the game. Turnovers on downs under 2.5. And I'm not willing to call this a choke because, yeah, Missouri did the best thing they could do against a freshman QB making his first real start. Blitz like hell and force him to throw the ball away. Holy crap. Yeah, we have gotten through this game. Some of us don't like Missouri winning, but what the hell? They now have won something for the first time since we can't remember when. They got an 11-win season. A lot of people coming back next year. Meanwhile, Ohio State, perhaps they'll be out for blood. Who knows? Meanwhile, folks, I am just going to go into a ball of panic and worry while waiting for the Lions-Cowboys game to start tomorrow night in prime time. I hope you will be around to see what nerve-wracking results will come. Thank you for playing along. If you just hung out and chat, we're doing the bingo or actually caring about the game that was happening, which is 14-3, Missouri over Ohio State. We will be back for some NFL football tomorrow night here on another Stupid Sports Show, 106.9 Click FM. Thank you for being here. Good night, Milwaukee, wherever you are.